Hi, I'm Michael Fagan, the Fitness Guru. Welcome to A Healthy Pause. Today we're talking about the subtle art of self-massage. Now, a lot of us walk around with a lot of muscle tension. We feel stiff, we feel like we really can't move. We keep trying to exercise, or maybe we take that as an excuse not to exercise. A great thing to do is to get rid of that tension. Now, it'd be great to go off and get a massage from a licensed professional, and I recommend that. However, sometimes it's not all that economical in terms of time or money. Now, I find if I keep a few things around the house, I can provide myself with a whole lot of muscular relief without spending all that much. You can start with those little massagers that you find in late night infomercials or on the web. I found some stuff that I think is a little more off the beaten path, and you should give it a whirl. First things first, this is my favorite thing ever. This is just a styrofoam roll. It's a giant cylinder of foam core. What you would do with this is just place it on the floor, and then you'd place your body on top of the roll. And you'd find the stiff areas, and you would just roll it out. Now what that does is it starts to break up tense muscle tissue, tight fascia, which is the protective covering around the muscles, and it increases the circulation. So it allows for a great deal of relief, a lot of tension off the joints, which is wonderful. It's fantastic, it's inexpensive, and it will store right under your bed. The downside is when you do this, the most important aspect is that as you're lying on the roll, on your back, on your side, working your legs, whatever muscles you choose to relax, you really have to do that. You have to relax. Now, sometimes if we're really tight, working on that roll can be a bit much. And I find that people will invest in the roll, not do it all that regularly. When they pull it out, it's very painful, so they put it away again and they don't see it for a few years. Don't do that. Get into a regular practice of pulling out the roll. You can do this before you work out, after you work out. Before you go to bed is fantastic because then you're breaking up all that tension before you go to sleep, so your body has a chance to relax while you're sleeping. Now, if the roll is a bit too much for you, here's something you can find in most kitchens, a rolling pin. And all you're going to do with the rolling pin is take the rolling pin and again, roll it across those tight muscles. Find the tension and just try and roll it out. Again, breathing deep, relaxing as much as possible, trying to let it go. Now, the rolling pin is great. It's a little difficult when you get to your back, when you get to your shoulders. That's the time when you might want to invite a friend over, have the friend roll you out, but that kind of defeats the purpose of self-massage. So definitely turn to the rolling pin, but try and get yourself a foam roll. You're going to be much happier with that. You can find that at performbetter.com. Now, last but not least, a great little way of getting rid of tension in the shoulders is finding a golf ball or a tennis ball. You can really find any sort of ball, and what you're going to do is put the ball down on the floor, and then you're going to lie down on top of the ball, right around your shoulder area. And what you want to do is you want to place that ball right around the soft tissue. You don't want to place it on the bone. And you're just going to lie back on it and really just relax. Let your weight sink into the ball. And what you're going to find is the muscles start to release. You start to feel a great deal of relief. And you can do that all over the points in the shoulders, around the middle back. But again, stay away from your spine, stay away from bones, because that can be a little dangerous. If it feels too tight or too tense to you, go with a softer ball. You don't have to use a golf ball. I love the golf ball because it's very hard, not a lot of give, so I really get a lot of pressure in those pressure points, but that can be too much for some people. Find yourself a very soft, spongy ball and start with that. But the most important thing is that you make this a regular part of your healthy lifestyle. In other words, don't just do it once because I told you to and then put it away forever, because what you're going to find is the tension builds up and all that tension leads to injuries. And then you're out for could be quite a while. If you do this regularly, you're going to find that you feel great and you're far less prone to getting hurt. Now, if you have any questions for me, I want you to email me at michael@fitnessgurunyc.com. This has been A Healthy Pause. I'm Michael Fagan, the Fitness Guru. Come back and join us again real soon.